Top 10 Most Popular Sports of All Time. The topic of which sport is the most popular worldwide is a contentious one. There are a variety of viewpoints on what the most well-liked sports might be and why. Do you know the rankings for soccer? What about hockey or golf? For instance, there are competitions at all levels for spectators of all ages to enjoy these three sports, which have supporters all around the world. Which, however, is the most popular? Here is a list of the world's most watched and well-liked sports. Number 10. Golf. More than 450 million fans. This sport, which is renowned for its delicate, deft motions, requires participants to smash balls into tiny targets at great distances on a grassy area known as a golf course. While many might believe that only wealthy people participate in this activity, this is untrue. Golf is enjoyed by people of all ages and demographics, from young children to retirees. The popularity of golf has grown due to a variety of factors. One explanation is that the activity is a wonderful way to spend time in nature, take in the breathtaking landscape, and get some exercise at the same time. Number 9. Rugby. Over 475 million fans. This thrilling and occasionally brutal sport calls for tremendous power and technique, which makes it enjoyable and difficult. Rugby, at its heart, is a synthesis of numerous sports that call for speed, agility, strength, teamwork, and stamina, including football, soccer, and American football. If you are just beginning your rugby career, you should concentrate on developing these skills through consistent training and practice. Additionally, you should become acquainted with the fundamental game regulations and the different player positions. Number 8. Baseball. Over 500 million fans. Baseball, which is known for its high-scoring contests, has developed into a beloved pastime for people from all walks of life and an iconic representation of physical competitiveness. Here are some suggestions to help you get the most out of your baseball experience, whether you are an experienced fan or are just starting to take an interest in the sport. First, it's crucial to comprehend the fundamental guidelines of the game. Baseball is a rather easy game. By hitting a ball with a bat and sprinting around a predetermined number of bases until they reach home plate, two teams compete to score more runs than their rivals. Up to 9 players from each team may be on the field at once, and to keep the game moving, batters and fielders alternate frequently. Number 7. Basketball. Almost 800 million fans. This exhilarating sport has gained popularity among amateur players and professional athletes alike, and it is appreciated by individuals of all ages and backgrounds. Basketball is one of the most well-liked sports in the United States, second only to American football, which was omitted from this list. There are several reasons why so many people love basketball. To begin with, there is not much equipment needed. A ball and a hoop or other target are all you need to score points. Second, although being simple for beginners to pick up, the game itself is difficult, enough to keep even experienced players on their toes. And lastly, playing basketball with friends and family is a great way to keep active. Number 6. Table tennis. 850 million fans worldwide. Table tennis is popular due in part to its straightforward rules and basic strategies. Regardless of age or athletic capability, anyone can pick up a paddle and begin playing. You will discover that table tennis is a game that anyone can enjoy, whether you are an expert or just getting started. Consequently, table tennis is the perfect exercise if you want to stay active and entertained for years to come. Playing this thrilling and enjoyable sport will ensure that you have a fantastic time, whether it is at home with friends or at your neighborhood club. Number 5. Volleyball. Over 900 million fans. Both participants and spectators like the dynamic and exciting game that this fascinating sport produces. Here is all the information you need to know about volleyball, whether you are a casual viewer or an active participant. Before anything else, it's critical to comprehend what volleyball is. This sport essentially consists of two teams competing against one another on a court that is divided in half by a net. The goal of the game is to hit the ball over the net into your opponent's half of the court using your hands or arms. Every time you do this, you receive a point, and the first team reaching 25 points wins the match. Of all, volleyball involves more than just spiking the ball over the net. You must have exceptional hand-eye coordination and quick reflexes to succeed in this sport. Number 4. Tennis. More than a billion fans. Tennis is a beloved sport of people of all ages and socioeconomic backgrounds because of its fast-paced action and high-stakes competitiveness. Tennis is a beloved sport for many reasons, whether you play competitively or just enjoy watching from the sidelines. Tennis is a sport that can be enjoyed by people of all ages and abilities, which is one of the key reasons why it has grown to be so well liked over the years. Tennis only needs a racket and a ball, unlike several other competitive sports that require pricey equipment or intensive training. Additionally, it is simple for people to find a spot to play, because there are so many public courts accessible in cities all over the world. Number 3. Hockey. Over 2 billion fans. Although it demands a great deal of skill and precision, this fast-paced, action-packed sport can be enjoyable for both participants and spectators. Hockey first appeared in England in the 18th century. As people played their versions of the game, several forms of the sport evolved. Field hockey, played on grass or turf grounds. Street hockey, played on asphalt or concrete. And roller hockey are a few famous types, played on roller skates. Since it was invented in Canada, ice hockey has swiftly become the most popular version of this sport worldwide. What precisely is the game of hockey? Well, that depends on the kind of hockey. For instance, in field hockey, players knock a small ball into the opponent's goal using curved sticks. The same thing is done by ice hockey players. They play on an ice rink rather than a field and don skates instead of cleats while using sticks to hit a puck. Roller hockey and street hockey share many similarities. Both entail using sticks to strike a puck while playing on surfaces other than grass or turf, such as asphalt or cement. Number 2. Cricket. Over 2.5 billion fans. Originally played on village greens and in fields across England in the 13th century, this thrilling and fast-paced sport has a rich history. Although people of various ages and from all over the world enjoy and take part in leagues and tournaments, cricket is currently most popular in Australia and the United Kingdom. There are several ways to participate in this fascinating activity, regardless of your level of experience. The popularity of cricket has increased for a variety of reasons. One of the reasons this game is so exciting is because the batsmen rush between the wickets while the bowlers spin the ball quickly. Cricket is also a strategic game where winning requires players to make split-second decisions. Number 1. Soccer. Football has more than 3.5 billion fans. With more than 3.5 billion fans throughout the world, soccer is one of the most watched sports. This fascinating sport, which is also known as football in many countries throughout the world, has amassed a sizable fan base thanks to its exhilarating gameplay and quick-paced action. There is no doubt that soccer is one of the best sports out there, regardless of whether you are a dedicated player or a casual viewer. The Aztecs invented soccer nearly 3,000 years ago, and they were the first to play it. They used a rock as a ball and called it chatali. China hosted the earliest ball game, known as kuju, in the 2nd and 3rd centuries BCE. They engaged in play with a leather ball that had feathers. Ball sports were also played in ancient Greece and Rome, but not in amphitheaters or at the Panhellenic Games. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Feel free to submit your response in our comments section below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.